Here's a lap around Phoenix International Raceway. Now they've changed this track recently with a new design, new pavement, so it has changed in how you drive this track slightly. Into turn one, hasn't changed much. Deep in there, hard on the brakes, right down to the bottom of the racetrack. As you roll out of the brakes, back in the throttle pretty aggressively. You got a lot of room up off of turn two to get out to the wall with really no issues. So hard, aggressive to the throttle. The dog leg now on the back straightaway is sort of like a roller coaster. So you'll start high, dip down, car will compress through there. You're wide open. It's no issues going through here wide open. And then you'll start looking at turn three at this point and looking at the wall, getting right out next to the wall to drive pretty deep into turn three. You're not going to drive in as deep there as you are into one, just because the corner's much flatter into three and the car doesn't have quite as much grip. On the brakes, fairly hard, not too aggressively again because of the flatter banking. You want to be right around the bottom of this racetrack. You might come off of it, the bottom just slightly by a half a car width in the middle of the corner as you're starting to apply the throttle, but you want to be on the bottom of this racetrack. So anything you can do to carry as much speed to the center, roll out of the brakes, roll back in the throttle, and get as aggressive back to the throttle off of turn four as you can, you're gonna have a good lap around this racetrack. And that's gonna take you, again, right out next to the wall off of turn four, inches away from it actually, without brushing it, hopefully, back to the start-finish line. Well, thanks for taking a ride with me on a virtual lap. I hope you enjoyed that ride, and be sure to check out Fox for the race.